All right. I think we should be live now. Let me just go ahead and get the information for the link here. All right, let's see. All right, welcome to the stream, guys. I'm so sorry about the issues that we are having. Really sorry. All right, let's see here. That's perfect there. All right, we're gonna wait a couple of minutes. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes here. Let some people come in because we're having some tech issues on the side of the live streaming. I had everything set up the way it should have been, and for some reason it just did not work the way that I wanted it to. All right, so let's just take a look here. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. All right, let's see here. There we go. Just fixing some stuff here, guys. Fixing some stuff. I do apologize. Hope you all are doing well. Don't forget, you can ask questions in the chat, but I would prefer if you guys could go on over to, we're getting a bunch of great questions into the Google form that we created over on the Google Forms. I'll put that link in the chat as well. I'm trying to go now and let's see here. We'll go to completed here. That's not good. All right, so we're going to go there. All right. Just waiting on some people now to get in here because that was we had some tech issues on my side and on the YouTube side. So really apologize for that, guys. All right. We're just going to wait on some people to come in. Oh, that's not good. All right, welcome guys. Welcome now. If you're joining us, I do apologize for the issues that we were having with the live stream. All right. All right, hopefully we can get some folks in here now. All of those people who have been asking questions, we've got fantastic questions. I'm going to go ahead and actually what I'm going to do is we're going to get the link here. I'm going to get the link for, we'll go here. More of your questions here. that will work. Great. Just put the link. Techie Tips, the Crazy Family Show. Andrew, welcome, guys. Welcome. I am so sorry. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. Let me know about the audio. I've got some new hardware that I'm working with today. Maybe that's what caused the issues. I am so sorry for the delay. We're about 15 minutes behind, which means we're going to go 15 minutes longer. So hopefully the audio is okay. I have a control panel here that I can adjust. If it's not, let me know if you are wanting to hear me. It should sound fine. I tested it beforehand, but I am extremely sorry about that. Lucky Craft, welcome. So we're going to give people about 5 more minutes to get into the stream to actually go in. So Mobile Man, welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and move this mic. Andrew says it's kind of in the way, so we're gonna move that mic out of the way over there. Andrew's kind of my man in the sky, TubeBuddy fellow staffer, so it's great to have those guys in the chat helping me out. Now, you guys will have to apologize. You have to give me a little bit of a break. I have done live streams before. I am very comfortable in front of the microphone when it's podcasting, and I can go back and edit it. But I've got a lot of great information and knowledge that I want to share with you guys in terms of TubeBuddy, what it can do for your YouTube channel. And there's just so much going on right now. As you can see, I have the 2 podcast logos flashing above my head. I was really impressed about that, that I got that to work. And then the whole YouTube thing happened and the preview wouldn't show up. So we're not going to talk about that anymore. I actually posted a link. If you go to the, no, not that link. That's not the link I want you to go to. If you go to, let's see here. If you go to, I'm going to copy that link there. I actually have, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and just one more time, I am going to give you guys, we'll copy that, go right here. I'm going to give you guys this link here. If you go to that link, you're going to be able to ask more questions on our Google form, our Google form. So so far, we've got 7 responses. Holy cow, we've had some more come in since the last time. I'm going to start from the first one that came in all the way up. So don't worry, guys. You are going to get your money's worth. I promise. It's not going to end at 3. It will end a little after since it was my fault. So everybody in the chat, we got King Semi. If I mispronounce your name, I do apologize. We got Techie Tips coming in. We got I Love Tigrina, all that great stuff. Information AID. Hopefully you guys can, if you have any questions that I may not know the answers to, the great thing about a community is that we can all do it together, right? So if you have the answer to that question, then you should be able to answer those questions. So it's great. The Tech Guru asks how to increase subscribers by TubeBuddy. I'm going to be covering all of that. Again, if you have any questions, you can ask them there, or you can ask me over on my Twitter account at TechGuru77, and we can do it that way if you just have a small question that you want. So, Anti-Hype Games, welcome. Can you help me get more subscribers? Yes, I think that through TubeBuddy, through the TubeBuddy Express podcast, is going to be great. The Mobile Man, welcome to the stream. We're getting up there now. We're getting almost around 20 people in here, so I'm pretty excited about that. Andrew just posted the link once more. As far as if you have any questions, go over there, type in your responses. We'll give you, I'll let everybody know who asked the question, what YouTube channel they're from. It's going to be the best way to do that. So, without any further ado, we're not going to waste any more time from anybody. We're going to jump into the questions. And if you do have any questions that are just very small, simple questions, you can ask those in the chat, and we can go that far. So Jahoni Tech asked how to rank a video. We're going to be talking about that. So the Crazy Family Show, who just actually typed in chat, he said, I got mine in. So he was actually the first one. He was quick to the draw. So we're going to go ahead and I believe this is him. It may not be. If you see me looking around, I have 2 monitors. I feel like I'm in Star Trek right now. It's amazing. So I have multiple monitors that I'm looking at. What you should be seeing is the TubeBuddy channel page here, and then my beautiful mug, and then some artwork there. So Dean the Crazy Family Show on YouTube. He asked a few different questions, and hopefully we're going to be able to get to everybody's questions, right? So the main purpose of these live streams each and every month, we're going to be doing them the 3rd Thursday of every month, is that you're going to be able to ask me. You know, I'm deep into the TubeBuddy ecosystem. I do a podcast each week. I do another YouTube podcast called YouTube Creators Hub, where I interview YouTubers about their YouTube journey. So the goal of what we're trying to do here is basically help you understand TubeBuddy more. And if you're already a subscriber to TubeBuddy and you already purchased the plugin, then you're going to know how important it is to understand the details of how you can utilize this tool that Phil and the guys over there have done such a great job creating, and we can really help with your channel. So we already do some live streams here on the TubeBuddy channel, and this one's going to be specifically for actually helping people utilize TubeBuddy. I know Daryl does some channel reviews over here. Then we have some other great YouTubers that come on here and do some more stuff. So it's going to be fantastic. And if you're asking me to like promote your channel, give you a shout out, that's probably not the best way to do it. If you want, you can ask a question and then we can do that. So the Crazy Family Show, the reason why I want to start with his questions is because I think it's going to lead off perfectly into what we're going to be doing and conversating about today within this live stream. But his first question is, how can TubeBuddy help grow my channel? Very, very general question about how can the TubeBuddy plugin help grow my channel. And then he asked about, I'm going to put these 2 questions together if you don't mind. Then he asked about the differences in the free and the paid version. The free version, TubeBuddy is they're just so generous in giving you a ton of stuff with the free version. You get all of the upload checklist, the quick edit toolbar, the quick links menu, which for me was amazing. If you don't know what the quick links menu is and you haven't used it already, look at my screen right now. If you can see where my mouse is, you can click here. Quick links will allow you to navigate the whole YouTube ecosystem within one little link. So instead of going to your channel, going to Video Manager, doing it that way, you can actually go here and click on the Quick Link Manager, and it can take you to anywhere, comment section, live streaming, playlist, videos, dashboard, wherever you want to go within one simple click. So it's easier to navigate. So you have all of those great features. Now, if you upgrade, now if you don't know, there is the Pro package, the Star package, and the Legend package. So with the Pro package, what TubeBuddy says is that you can access the majority of the productivity and video optimization tools, which is amazing. That's $9 a month. You get the Pro package, right? Now, the Star, which is our most popular package, is basically going to give you almost everything, right? The only things that you're not going to get within the Star package are going to be like the sunset videos, the bulk publishing to Facebook, the video A/B testing. So, if you want to start out, I recommend going with the Star package. Now that we've talked about that, we do have like coupon and promotional codes and stuff. Like if you have less than 50K views, if you want to pay yearly, if you have more than one channel, if you're partnered with a network, we have different things that we have. So it's one of those things to go that way. So I'm going to actually, one thing that I need to do is I need to link this channel because I was made, give me 1 second here and we're going to link the channel here. I'm going to do that and it shouldn't take that long. And that way I'm going to be able to show you all of the features and it's not going to tell me that I need to do that. Perfect, right there. Thank you, Phil, for letting me know that. I did need to do that. So, So that's going to be all about TubeBuddy and utilizing it and the different features and the different pricing models and all of that. So I'm not going to talk about that anymore. This is not like an advertisement. This is going to be helping you utilize the tools that we already provide to you guys. So when you go up here, and the question that Dean asked is, how can TubeBuddy help me grow my YouTube channel, right? His exact question was, how can TubeBuddy help me grow my channel? Now, I'm going to talk from personal experience. When I downloaded and installed TubeBuddy, I had almost 100K subscribers. So for me, I was at a point in my YouTube journey where I was like, well, I'm pretty consistent, right? I'm pretty stagnant on, I'm getting a few thousand subs per month, whatever it may be. So once I got to the point to where I was like, okay, I'm going to pay for TubeBuddy. This was before I even talked with the TubeBuddy team about, working with them on my podcast and different things like that. So I had no affiliation with them at all. When I had TubeBuddy on my account, I then realized that, wait a minute, there's something here. Because what I was able to do is I was able to go in here into specific videos. And when I went to specific videos, there's Andrew. Give Andrew a shout out in chat. Andrew, there he is right there. So what I was able to do is I was able to go, and what blew my mind first off was the way I was able to utilize the tags and utilize the features that TubeBuddy made just so easy. YouTube has a lot of these features built in, but they're just cumbersome and it takes forever, and it's really difficult to go from when you go from the native YouTube, I guess you would say the native YouTube platform, and then you get TubeBuddy. I've tried to think of a great analogy for what it's like, but it's like if you play video games or if you're a nerd like I am, it's like you got like a boost, like a super boost, right? And someone's just giving you just this amazing lift. So, I'm just going to show you a couple things. With TubeBuddy tags, you're able to go in and you can copy tags, which is a very simple thing there. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go here and show you underneath the video manager. I'm going to use the quick links feature up here. And we're going to go and we're going to click this drop down arrow here. Underneath each video, you're going to see the TubeBuddy picker there. And then you're going to see all of these different features, okay? From annotations all the way to music. Music? What? Miscellaneous. I apologize. So it just made everything and put it all in one place, right? So if you don't have Photoshop, you can go in here and you can create thumbnails directly within TubeBuddy, right? If you have a new link, if you're wanting to promote something with your affiliate-wise or whatever it may be, you can do that. You can bulk do that from within the TubeBuddy action here. So one of the first things that I encountered, Dean, when that happened was I went here and I went to the actual suggested tags, caption service, search rankings, all of this good stuff here. So I clicked on that and I was like, well, what is this all about? So then it takes you to the back end of your video. So you can go here and you can see that, okay, look at this. Here's suggested for search, here's suggested for related, and it's going to give you a score that's in relation to that specific keyword. Holy cow, that is amazing, right? So you're able to go in here and find the suggested keywords for search and related. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out of that there. So that's going to be just one thing among a ton of different stuff. So again, that's going to be the tags. Now, let's go ahead and look what we can do now with cards. So, Dean, one thing that I love doing is go up. Andrew again. Andrew's going to make a lot of cameos in this live stream. So you get used to seeing Andrew, right? And if you don't know, Andrew does a great job doing the videos for us here on the TubeBuddy YouTube channel. Great stuff. Welcome. We're getting some new viewers coming in. Welcome, Grunge, Wasam, the Row Report, Bleak Ninja, FPS Dodge. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. It really does mean a lot to me here on the first live stream that we're doing. So templates. I want to talk about templates for a minute. So when we go here, underneath with the TubeBuddy, we can add a card here. You can see this is natively within YouTube. You can do it here. You can add a card. But from TubeBuddy, you can go up here, click this link here, the beautiful TubeBuddy logo, and then go to, you actually want to apply a template underneath cards or annotations. So we'll go ahead and go to cards, apply template. The template, you're going to see the different ones that you have here, okay? And then, once you're done, you can apply that specific template. So we can create new templates to have the specific cards that we want to show up on our videos. How easy and amazing is that? Let me give you an example, and then I'm going to move to the next question. Let's say you're trying to monetize your YouTube channel, and you have a new affiliate partner that you're working with, but you don't want to go back, and you have over 600 videos like I have, right? That would take me hours, days, weeks to go back and replace my old affiliate link with a new affiliate link, right? So all I have to do with TubeBuddy literally is go to the add and replace. So let's go ahead and go back to our video manager. I'm going to show you this. This is going to blow your mind, right? Welcome Gaming K9. Welcome all the way up to 40 viewers. This is exciting, guys. I'm excited. Jay the Rocket Man came just in time. Welcome, my man. Welcome. So what we can do underneath the bulk tab up here, this is probably, I mean, I have a lot of favorite features of TubeBuddy. This is probably my all-time favorite. If I go to Find, Replace, Append. Now, let me explain what we're doing here. We are going to find some text. So we're going to find text. So we're going to put our old affiliate link here. Then we're going to replace that with new affiliate link here. Okay? Excuse my typing. I'm trying to look at this and watch that as well. So as you can see, we can go in and we can actually hit continue. It's going to find the old text, all of the old text. Then it's going to replace it with my new link in one click. Literally one click. It's that simple. So you ask me, Dean, in short, how can TubeBuddy help me grow my channel? In a number of ways, and I don't have enough time right now to cover them all. So we're getting a lot of responses here on the Google form. Thank you guys for doing that. Can you use Visa debit to pay? Yes, you can. What made you create TubeBuddy? That's a great question, and hopefully if Andrew can do this for me, if he's listening right now, Andrew, post the link to the interview that I did with Phil. He is the CEO and one of the minds behind TubeBuddy. So go ahead, and if Andrew can, he can post that in there, and he'll actually let you guys know, the link to that actual interview. It is going to let you know. We had a great conversation about that. Next questions are coming from YouTube user Martin Bomelli, I believe. And he says, are we working on a video overview list? So I'm not quite sure what he means by a video overview list. We have a few features that are similar to a video overview list. There may be something that I get to tease at the end of this live stream, so you want to stick around. If you're here and you're thinking about leaving us, don't leave, because we may have something really cool coming up. So a video overview where I can edit the details very fast on one point. So video overview, yes, I think things like that already exist within TubeBuddy. The find and replace feature that I just did, you're able to go in and do that within the description of a specific video. So yes, that feature already does. Maybe not exactly like what you're talking about, but yes, that feature does already exist in a sense, right? Not exactly what you're talking about. Tech Gain says, need automation. I know, right? We do need some automation in our life. I think we're going to get a lot more automation in our life as time progresses. So name from the next question is going to be John Penn. His channel is Purple OJ. He says, what inspired you to create TubeBuddy? How many people work at TubeBuddy? Great questions. If you go back and you listen to that interview, episode 1, Andrew did a great job of linking to that just a few seconds ago. Go back and listen to that. The conversation I had with Phil, a lot of those questions will be answered. So, also, guys, if the live stream stops for you, and it shouldn't stop, because I'm looking at the back end right now, it's showing me where we're live, everything's fine. But if it does stop, refresh your page and you should be good to go. So great question from John and the channel Purple OJ. So we're getting a lot of questions here, so I'm going to have to kind of go through them a little faster. Next question comes from Unfamous Hero, aka Jay. How to properly promote a YouTube channel without making it look like spam? Great question. And I'm going to relate it to TubeBuddy. Because there are other streams on TubeBuddy that are going to help you with YouTube related stuff. This is more of a TubeBuddy stream as far as what's going on with TubeBuddy. How can I use it to improve my YouTube channel? But TubeBuddy has these great features. Who asked that question again? It was Unfamous Hero, aka Jay. When you upload a video, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and go on over to my channel here because I want to show a specific instance here. So I did this video a couple of days ago. My channel's a tutorial-based channel all about how to do different stuff with technology. It's about hardware, software, that kind of thing. This video was uploaded 3 days ago. As you can see, it's got some views on it now. But if we go here and click on the TubeBuddy icon, the link here, we're able to go down to the promotion tab, the share tracker, social monitor, and vid-to-vid promotion. Let me tell you guys what I did with this specific video that I believe helped it become a lot more successful than some of my other videos. not only did I put it on social media, but I use the vid-to-vid promotion, which allows me to actually promote this video as a featured video, or I can promote it in all of my other videos in the description. So under featured video promotion, if you don't know what that is, if we click that here, we'll go to the TubeBuddy explanation of what that is. If you've ever watched a video and a link or a video pops up on the lower left-hand side there of a recent video, it will, with it some text as to what it is, then that's going to be a featured video. That's going to come up with all of my videos. So let's say I'm getting 50K views per day. That's going to be 50,000 times people are getting that in their face, right? So that's a great way. CrossPie, welcome. Everybody who's just joined us, welcome, guys. Thank you so much. And you're asking some great questions in chat, and Andrew's doing a great job of doing the moderation, the moderator job here for me today. So I really appreciate him doing that. So we're gonna go back over to TubeBuddy here. I wanted you guys to understand a little bit more about the promotion tab within TubeBuddy. Not only can you do the vid-to-vid promotion, but you can do the share tracker, which lets you know where you shared it as far as social media. It'll put a checkbox there when you have, and then if you go here, we can actually click on social monitor, and it will actually show you who is tweeting out and sharing your video. So a great way to monitor what you're doing here, specifically on TubeBuddy. Any tips to help me improve my channel? I may do at the end of this stream, if you hang around, I may do a few minutes of going to people's channels, checking them out, letting you know what I think TubeBuddy can do to help you out. So stick around if you want to be a part of that. Next question comes in from, let's go back to my channel homepage here. The next question comes from Milak Vey1234. Do I know Serbia? No. What is my favorite meme? I'm not sure. Who came up with the TubeBuddy idea? Again, listen to the conversation I had with Phil, episode 1 of the podcast. Great conversation. Have I played Hello Neighbor? I don't know what that is. Great questions, though. No question will go unanswered here unless it's just unappropriate. So the next question comes in from Funny Fluffy. Is it worth it to buy TubeBuddy if you are still a very small channel with 11 subs? Great question. Is it worth to purchase or to get TubeBuddy if you're a rather small channel? Yes. And I'm not just saying that because I'm doing this for TubeBuddy. I'm saying this because it's really going to help. So think about it this way. We have a promo code if you have less than 50K views per month, right? And we basically have a small YouTuber promotion code, right? So you can seek that out. That's out there. Andrew can even be able to direct you to where that is. The Pro package starts at $9 per month, okay? Which is, that's pennies, right? You go to Starbucks, you buy 2 coffees, you're done, right? So you gotta think of it as a fact of, do you want to invest in your YouTube channel? So if you want to invest in your YouTube channel, then there's no better way of doing it than to actually going to TubeBuddy and doing it that way. So if you want to invest in your YouTube channel, then yes, you need to. You need to most definitely go and at least download the TubeBuddy plugin, see what the free features are all about. Then I promise you will be very, very. I'm just telling you guys, you're going to be adamant about getting TubeBuddy. So yes. Great question by Funny Fluffy. Is it worth it to buy TubeBuddy if you're a very small channel? I believe that it is, yes. Techie Tips ask a couple of questions unrelated to TubeBuddy, but I will answer them just because they're quick. What microphone do I use? I have a couple different ones. This one is a Neumann H264. I started out with a Blue Yeti microphone. I talk about equipment on the podcast, TubeBuddy podcast, if you want to check it out. And what camera do I recommend for a YouTuber that is starting out? There's a lot of great ones out there. I'm not going to list them all off now, but there's a lot of great equipment. That's the one thing about TubeBuddy. Listen to me. That's the one thing about YouTube right now, is that literally the entry fee, the ceiling of how expensive it is to get in the game is way, way lower than it used to be. Way lower. Funny Fluffy, he says, thanks. You're thinking about upgrading to TubeBuddy. I hope you do. I really hope you do. And when you do, tell them Dusty sent you. All right, so great questions by Techie Tips, though. Great questions. Omar Faye's Pink Blocker is from the next question. Now, he asked me, how many years is TubeBuddy? I think he's asking, how old is TubeBuddy? How long has it been around? I'm not sure. Andrew, do you have a birth date for TubeBuddy? I know Phil is in and out of the stream as well, so maybe he can send that over to me as well. But I'm not quite sure how old TubeBuddy is. But I know it's been around for a little while. Great stuff. Great question from you as well, Faze. Next question. Whoa, I got to take a breather here. Got to get some hydration. So keep those questions coming in chat and on the Google Forms. All right. Next question is from Alex from youtube.com/znutjam. I love that name. Great job. Man, great questions though by Alex. When using the Tag Explorer, does TubeBuddy judge the ranking as if the tag I'm exploring was entered in the YouTube search field? Yes. The relation of those tags in the Explorer have to do directly with when it's typed into the YouTube search field. And I don't know if you've noticed this. So if we go here to this video, listen to my voice there, and we go to the Tags tab, you're going to see right here where it says the green, it's going to show you that has nothing to do with TubeBuddy as far as that goes. But if we go in here, TubeBuddy does know as far as, when you go into the Tag Explorer, it is related to the search field. So yes. So you also say in question 2, when using the Tag Explorer, does the tag ranking given by TubeBuddy depend on my user preferences and the way the results appear? No, it doesn't. So you're saying is the ranking user neutral, therefore identical for all you? Yes, it is. Yeah, so what if you did a video like this here, you would see, yes, you would see the same exact tags as I would. So that's correct. Yes. So wonderful. Another great question from Alex. He says, where do I go to find the subscriptions driven by each specific video? Perhaps even the subscribers driven. That is a great question, and one that hopefully TubeBuddy will be able to answer one day. The only way of doing that now would be, I'm not sure if I want to show you my email, because I know I don't, but let me show you exactly. I'll do something off screen to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So if we go here, the only way of doing it, like let's say you get the email from YouTube that says, someone subscribed to you on YouTube. If you click on their channel name, the only way I've found to go about doing this is going and seeing their history and see if they liked one of your videos. If they did, then you can pretty much assume that is what drove them to subscribe to your channel. So nothing in general, how do I say this? There isn't an exact way of doing it just yet. Hopefully Phil's listening and we can get to work on that, right? That'd be great. Next question is from Mayor Makes. And let's see here. Phil also said that TubeBuddy is 2 years old. So it's been around since, I'm doing a lot of clicking here because I've got a lot going on behind the scenes. It's 2 years old. December 2014 was the conception. I wish I knew about it then. Mayor Makes ask, is live content favored by YouTube? How long should a stream be? Live content is favored by YouTube. It is only going to get bigger. I don't know if you've noticed this video here that I just did on my channel. I had a live stream on Instagram. Has become very popular. Not just this video, but in general, live streaming is going to be bigger and better, and YouTube is going to have to put all of their eggs in the basket because right now, between Facebook Live, you get the Instagram, you got Snapchat doing their thing. Yes, live video is going to be huge. Yes. Why do you think, TubeBuddy, why do you think we're utilizing this platform? So it's great. So ZNut, man, you're welcome. Great questions, by the way. Great questions. Question 2 from Mayor Makes. Is it better to provide subtitles in English for non-English videos, or should I better concentrate on your major language? And in your case, the major language is German, is what you said. Great question. I think, personally, why not kill two birds with one stone, right? So have the audio, obviously, in your native language, German, and then tag it in English. But if you're going to do it right. Don't just go tag your videos with very broken up English. Get someone to do it, or I hate to plug this again right now. I don't hate doing it. I love doing it. But if we go here, we go to videos. One thing you can do within TubeBuddy is you can go in here. Underneath this here, you see caption service. Partnered with 3Play Media again, it's about investing in your channel. If you think it's worth it, do it. But the reason why I would recommend that Mayor makes is because you're going to capitalize on two different audiences. German audience and an American, or not American, that's totally not right. English audience, right? English speaking audience and German speaking audience. So think about that. You're going to capitalize it on both. All right, so Frizz ID Plays Stuff asks, will this stream be uploaded on the channel for later for us to watch? I think so. I don't want to tell you 100%. I will have to ask Andrew. Yes, he said. Yes, beautiful. Andrew is on his game today. All right. Next question. Alex, YouTube channel 1 Minute History. What is the feeling of sending out private messages through TubeBuddy to ask people to check out your channel? Is this frowned upon, and can you be banned or punished for it? You cannot be banned or punished for it, but is it frowned upon? Yes. I will tell you it is. There are ways to grow your channel that are not spammy. And if you notice, normally the people who are asking, sub for a sub, whatever it may be, those are the types of channels who just retrospectively are not that big, right? And there's a reason. Right? And so don't go ask people sub for a sub. Ask them to collaborate with you. Ask them to do something productive. Question 2: does YouTube support and acknowledge TubeBuddy as a legitimate resource? Now, as far as the relationship between YouTube and TubeBuddy, it's fantastic. The relationship is great, but I don't want to speak any more on it because I don't know the details. That would be something that I would have to ask the guys over at TubeBuddy. But yes, I do know they know about TubeBuddy. It's completely legitimate. There's other tools out there, obviously not anywhere near as good as TubeBuddy, but there's been things like this, and YouTube does support the browser plugins, which is generally what TubeBuddy is. So yes, they do. Next question. Man, a lot of questions. Great job, guys. Another from Day in Nature. Why search rankings always shows looks like this is the first time you viewed search rankings for this video. Search term combination. Come back tomorrow and you'll see a graph showing ranking position over time. No, it's not a bug. You just have to wait, right? We have to get the data. The data has to come in for us to actually go and actually get the data of and to see what the search, how that's going to rank. So we actually have to have the data. So yeah, it's just waiting on the data to come in. So not a bug. Questions from Blueplex. How am I doing? I am doing phenomenal. Question 2. How do I generate a thumbnail? I'm glad you asked. Within TubeBuddy, if we go to the TubeBuddy tools within the video, and all this can happen as you're uploading the video, you're going to see under miscellaneous, which I called music earlier. I don't know what I'm thinking. You see the thumbnail generator. So no longer do you need Photoshop or to spend any money on any photo editing software. You can utilize the thumbnail generator directly in the TubeBuddy platform. So step 1, you got your background. We'll go ahead and use a solid color. My favorite color is green, whatever you want to do. So you choose green there. Go ahead and click continue. Step 2 will be layers. You can go here and you can enter your, let's say your text here. My video is the best, whatever you want to say. Go ahead and add that text. You can see just like a image editor, and it's always getting better. We're always improving all of our tools. So if we go here, as you can see there, we can put that there. We can center it where we want it. And then you can put more text. You can put images. You can put shapes. You can even apply a template. Then once you're done, you can go to continue, and then you can preview what that is going to look like within the YouTube search results. So very simple to create thumbnails within TubeBuddy. So glad you asked that question. Such a great question. Matt says, thumbnail generator, it would be handy to have a download option without having to publish it. Okay. Any suggestions and points you guys make, as long as they're constructive criticism, will always be welcome here. We're about making a better product. As long as you guys are kind and nice about it, we have no issue with that. Next question is coming in from Jay, channel Jay the Rocket Man. Although it may be hard to answer, what is my personal favorite TubeBuddy feature and why? I think I already answered that, Jay. It's going to be the find and replace. To be able to go in, when you reach the point to where you're having to go in and you begin getting sponsorship deals and affiliate deals, and you have to go and replace a lot of links. I work with a lot of different companies. That to me is a great feature. But probably if I were to have to pick a second one, it would definitely be the share tracker and social monitor, letting me know who's tweeting about my videos, kind of getting the heartbeat of my video once I publish it. That would be number 2. Will TubeBuddy evolve into an MCN later on, or will there be any sort of partnerships later on? I can't answer that question just because I don't know the answer to it. That would be something the engineers, the creators would have to do. I am more of the face, like Andrew, myself, Daryl, Roberto, all of those guys, the face. But as far as the people, the geniuses behind it, we have nothing to do with that. So that would be a question that they would have to answer. Next one, Yasmina, I'm not, Pimpinella plays? That's terrible. So her question is, I feel like gamers have it harder. How can a small gamer compete with so much competition and get noticed? I find sometimes that the tags that I use are overused, because they are. They are overused. Yes, they are completely overused. You have to be different. You have to stick out, stand out from the crowd. What can you do differently? No one wants to watch another gameplay, another walkthrough, another Let's Play video. What people want to see is creative, funny ways of actually doing new stuff. So you need to go and so there you see there, as far as MCN is not likely, but we wouldn't rule it out. We prefer to simply offer great tools and work with people directly. Great question. So there's your answer to that. So do gamers have it harder because of the crowded space? I think we all do. YouTube is crowded in general. Really look at your tags. Really look at your thumbnails. What are you doing differently that other gamers aren't doing? That's it, right? What are you doing differently? So think about that, guys. Really think about that. Great question, though. Man, you guys are full of some amazing questions today. Nathaniel the Mobile Man. What do you get more if you buy Pro from TubeBuddy? And when you look up channel, can I be the first? Do great, man. Well, I appreciate the compliment there. What do you get more if you buy the Pro version of TubeBuddy as opposed to the free? So just a few different things you're going to get. You're going to get a more expanded video topic planner, more expanded thumbnail generator, playlist actions, some more stuff like that. You're also going to get access to the card templates, which I showed earlier, the annotation templates, the animated GIF generator. So just by going up to the Pro package, as you can see, you're going to get and have access to the majority of the stuff that I've showed today. You don't get all of the bulk processing tools, but again, the $9 price point that you see on the Pro might be different if you're a smaller YouTuber, or if you have a special promo code, or whatever it may be. Maybe in future live streams, we will actually be able to do some giveaways, or if not giveaways, we'll be able to run some promotions as far as run some promotions on what we're doing here. So Matt Johnson, do you know how the YouTube emojis are read by the algorithms? That is a great question by Matt. Great question. I don't. I am very interested, though. Very interested to see. That's a good question. I will do some research on that, Matt, and I will see if I can come back. I know it might not do you any good, but I'll see if I can come back with an answer to that. Next question from youtube.com, Speedy Secret. How does TubeBuddy predict the monetization of the videos? Maybe explain what you mean by that. Predict the monetization of the videos? Huh? I don't know what you mean. And then how do we get sponsored by TubeBuddy? How do you get sponsored by TubeBuddy? Create great content, right? Just create great content, make the contact with TubeBuddy and see what happens from there. Great questions, though, from you. Nav Deep channel, your name is Roman. How do you tag your videos to get more views? So if we go here, we're going to go and look at the. We're gonna look at the tags here. of this video. So what I like to do on my videos is I like to start with a broad, as far as what the video is about. This video is about how to live stream on Instagram. So obviously I have the main keyword Instagram, Instagram tutorial, Instagram live, live Instagram, but then I get more niche, right? Then I go to how to live stream on Instagram, Instagram live stream, live video, how to stream. You have 500 characters to use in the tags. Use them up, right? I don't know exactly how many I have on this video, but it's probably around 480, 490. I try to really get as close to that as I possibly can. So, once you break down the main keywords, then get really niche with it because, if you can focus on some keywords like some misspellings or something like that, that could really help grow your channel and boost it up. So great question. So, Andrew's answering the question about the estimate based on the monetization. It's based on views and basic CMP. So it's like $1.50 per 1,000 views. So that's going to be average, which is average. So whatever that your average cost per impression or whatever it may be for your specific channel, and it's going to be different channel per channel. So absolutely. So great questions from you guys. The last question on the Google form from Day and Nature is why search rankings always shows looks like this the first time. I think I've already answered that one. Yes, I have already answered that one. So great questions over there, guys. Now I'm going to start taking some questions from the chat. And in the last few minutes, I may actually go and look at a couple different channels. And if you don't get looked at, in this specific stream, come back next time and I may look at your channel. So if you have any questions for me, go ahead and throw those in the chat now. I've reached the end of there's like 20 questions on the Google form. Thank you guys so much for that. I really, really appreciate that. And I'm also going to be asking Phil if we're going to be able to promote a possible upcoming feature. I'm not sure yet. I'm actually going to be buzzing him here shortly behind the scenes. Put your questions in the chat, though, and we'll see what we got. All right. How long does it take? How do you get more views? Create great content, do collaborations, listen to podcasts like TubeBuddy Express, and just to continue putting in the work. How much downloads do your extensions get a week? I'm not sure. I don't have the data on all of that. Please, more information about vid to vid. I don't know what more information you want except for like if you watch like this video here. I'm not sure where it comes up. I'm not sure where exactly it comes up. But basically what'll happen is if you're watching a video, it'll come up here and give you a clickable link. So that's kind of how that works. How do you maximize your CPC rate? Again, it's all about content and watch time. You have to have really good watch time. And again, that's kind of how you improve it. How to contact TubeBuddy? Go to TubeBuddy website, go to the forums, do it that way. Text on thumbnails or no text. You can see there's my self there. Let's see here. Currently using the free version, hope to upgrade soon. The free version suggests 3 tags. Are they the top 3 or a random 3? Those would be the top 3. They're definitely not random. Does the TubeBuddy consider new but consistent YouTubers for sponsorships? It just depends. Again, it's about your content, right? Like what type of content are you making? Text on thumbnails or no text? I say very little text. The thumbnails should be able to say it all. I use a good bit of text in mine because I do tutorial-based stuff, and the videos you see here on the TubeBuddy channel, they'll have some text, but if you're doing like vlogs and stuff like that, the picture should speak for it. Let's see here. Where to find collabs? Just reach out to them. Find people doing the same stuff you're doing. Shoot them a message. You have a motivation channel and I upload great quality content video. I also check the video SEO tags, but I don't get many views. Why is this? We'll go ahead and start here. We'll go ahead and start here and looking at this guy right here. We'll look at his channel. We'll say we'll do 5, right? We'll do 5. So, Jay asked, will they have features for live streamers? I do think we will. Yes, I do think TubeBuddy will continue to be in the space and do some great stuff with what's going on in the live streaming space. All right, so I'm going to get to show you guys something really cool at the end of this video. I'm going to have to figure out how I can hide something about it, but yes, I'm going to show you guys something really cool, and I'm pretty excited about it. Let's go to this guy's channel here. We're gonna stay live here about 10 or 15 more minutes because I was late. It was my fault, right? I apologize for that. Here's the channel for. I didn't mean to do that, and took me away from the live stream. It's not what I wanted to do. All right. Did I just do that? Oh, it's because... All right. Let's see what we have here. Sorry guys, I'm navigating back to where I was. That was my fault. Okay. So now we're going to go back up to this gentleman here who asked about his channel. A lot of great questions coming in, by the way. So here is his channel. Let's take a look at what we see here. So he does motivational content, and let's go what I would like to look at. Okay, so the one thing that I would say is a lot of this stuff, like right here, bodybuilding motivation 2017, start working out. Let's look at kind of the video that he does. A lot of this is pieced together content. Not saying that it's bad content, but look and see, who are you trying to reach? It looks like to me you've got a bunch of different stuff on your channel, but I'm not sure if you know who your target audience is, right? You need to find that person who you want to sit down and watch every one of your videos, right? You say it's motivation, that's great, but who are you trying to motivate? So that would be my comment for you on that channel specifically there. A lot of questions coming in, a lot of great questions coming in. Let's see here. It's all about you. Give me tips about ranking higher on YouTube. I've got some great podcast episodes on that. If you want to, go listen to those. I really encourage you guys to do that. Diary of a Social Awkward. I've been updating my channel according to guidelines TubeBuddy gives, and I wanted to know if there are more ways I can improve. Diary of Social Awkward. Oh man, what did I do that for? I clicked off again. Here we go. Where are you at? Where are you at? Diary. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go over here. Beautiful. Diary of a Socially Awkward. All right. There we go. So, right off the bat, I feel like you're doing a great job with channel design. I feel like you're doing, your thumbnails. I love what you're doing with your thumbnails. You got the color around them. Doing a great job. Wow, I'm impressed by that. You look like you're very consistent, right? Well, you were till about 3 weeks ago, so you got to make sure you stay consistent. You've already got almost 20 subs. You say you're doing videos, new videos every Monday and Friday, but I see here it's been 3 weeks. You haven't done one. You got to stay consistent. You got to do, it seems like you know who you're trying to get in touch with, but be consistent. It's important to be consistent. It really is. So try to be more consistent. I think that's going to help you out a lot. Let's see here. Life Effects. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. 40 people in here still. I am extremely impressed. All right. What else do we got here? We're going to stay live here about 10 more minutes. Diary of a Socially Awkward says, I'm uploading a video on Friday and you're continue to go from there. You need to. Yes, I have got to do something about the lights in this office. This is terrible. Got to get some better lights in here. So, anyways. Dusty, you need to promote our giveaway. All right, Andrew, what do I need to say? What do I need to say? Tell me what I need to do. Jay the Rocket Man, Dusty, can you take a peek at mine? I absolutely can. If I don't go and see yours, guys, not because I don't like you. It's because just time right now. We got a lot of different stuff going on, so that's kind of what's going on right now. Jay the Rocket Man, wow. First, I want to say you're doing a great job with branding. I love the channel art. I love the profile image. Videos, let's go here. Oh man, your thumbnails look great. You've got just enough text on top of the images. You know, it looks like to me after a few weeks, you're getting a good amount of views on these videos. Already over 200 subscribers. Let me go to playlist here. You got liked videos, you got your top 5s, you got your let's plays over here. I might do a little better job in playlist. You know, every game you do a let's play of, maybe do do more with that. And kind of see what's going on there. So maybe do a little more with playlist. Make sure they're at autoplay. Other than that, man, you're doing some good stuff. Let's see your About Me section. Got your Twitter, Google Plus, Player.me. Doing a good job. Just keep it up, man. Keep it up, Jay. Doing really good. Keep grinding. I think you're gonna break through. Let's see. JS Movies. Let's see what's going on here. All right, JS Movies. Let's see the channel About Me section. So I can't read it. It's in German. That's all right though. I'm sure it says some good. I would put some more stuff there though. I would put some more stuff there. If we go to your videos, your channel looks great. Your channel looks fantastic. You're doing some good stuff. Got your website link here, your Instagram, all of that good stuff. Thumbnails look great. You're doing a good job. Your branding looks good. I might try to make your thumbnails stand out a little more. Also, it seems to me you're not as consistent as you could be, and your videos are around they're around a great length. A great length. I can't really go in and see your tags or anything because they're in German, but it looks like you're doing a great job. So I am going to actually show you guys something here at the end of this stream that I think you guys are going to be really impressed with. Let me get that pulled up, and then Andrew, we have right here. If you go here, look at our giveaway. Right now, there are 414,905 total entries. There are 8 ways to enter, okay? We're giving away 10 Amazon gift cards, 10 TubeBuddy Andrew, I need a pair of these. Can we make it happen? 10 Pro upgrades. A lot of you guys were talking about upgrading, right? 10 Pro upgrades, 10 Star upgrades, and 10 Legend upgrades for life. Become a legend for life, guys. It's amazing. Let's see here. So 8 ways to enter. Subscribe to the TubeBuddy channel. Join the forums. Visit TubeBuddy upgrade page. Follow TubeBuddy on Twitter. Retweet TubeBuddy. Tweet some stuff and view us on Facebook. So if you want to win any of these, this good swag here, I would definitely highly recommend you go and do that. Last question I'm going to answer today, J.R. Bjornson? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyways, any advice for daily vloggers? Yes. Number 1, don't get burnt out. If you say you're daily, stay daily, and record what's real. Be transparent with your viewers. Let them see who you really are, right? And make sure your playlists are up to date. Make sure they're on autoplay. I think you're going to be just fine. You're going to do some great stuff. So what I want to show you guys. Let's see. See if I can do this. How can I do this? Okay, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Stick around, guys. You're going to want to... There we go. That way you cannot see. All right. Let me just double check and make sure that's not happening. Okay. So this is a feature coming down the pipeline. It is called Year in Review from TubeBuddy. This is going to be a feature we're rolling out very, very soon. Okay. And you're not going to be able to hear the really cool audio just because the audio right now on, well, maybe you will. If I try to get too fancy, though, I'm just really afraid that it's going to mess up something on the stream. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. We'll see what happens. But just sit back and watch what this to me is one of the coolest things we've done in a long time. So 2016 year in review. This is my channel. Obviously, it's not going to be too impressive. I'm not some mega superstar, but just watch what it does and just think of it. Think of what it would be for your channel. So here we go. Now that's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet, right? So I am just ecstatic about this. And not just because my face is right there where it says Phil and the TubeBuddy crew, which means that he thinks that I am a part of the TubeBuddy crew, which is amazing. You see Andrew doing some video goodness there. So beautiful. Andrew said this was an idea he suggested, so thank Andrew for that. I love this. I love this feature. So guys, be expecting this. You're going to be able to see how many subscribers you gained, how many views you got in a year, how many uploads, you upload, your best 3 videos. I mean, guys, how you started, back then. And I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I really am. So guys, a few things I want to plug real quick before we go. Do not forget to go check out TubeBuddy Express. If you haven't already, I do a weekly podcast. So if we go over to the store here and we go to, I want to ask you guys to do something for me, okay? I want you to go to TubeBuddy Express, okay? I want you to go to TubeBuddy Express on iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast. I want you to let me know what you think of the show. All right, the people who do this, I will give their channel a shout out on the next live stream that we do here on TubeBuddy. But go over to our podcast, let us know what you think of the show. Go listen to it. Already up to 21 episodes. Every Friday, we release a new episode. Go check it out. And then my personal show, YouTube Creators Hub, every single Wednesday. I've already got 45 episodes. I interview a YouTuber just like you and talk with them about their YouTube journey. I love doing this stuff. I do it full time now. A little bit more about me. I have an education degree. I didn't go into that. I had a 9-to-5 that I really didn't like, and got laid off from that job when my wife and I first got married, and we were talking about having kids. We have since had our first child, a little Macy. She's the greatest thing in the world. But with that being said, I just want to let you guys know a little bit more about me. I do content marketing full time, so I love doing this. So go check out the podcast if you haven't already. Special shout out to Andrew. Great job today. Great work. And guys, until next time, keep pressing that record button. Love you guys, and we'll talk to you later.